Why should we eat onions every day and who should avoid them? We'll discuss more about onions in this episode. But first, please like and share this video with your friends and family to spread the benefits. Also, let us know what country you're from in the comments. Let's start talking about our daily diet. Hello and welcome. Today we're going to talk about something very important, so important that it should be a staple in our daily diet. Onions are so important that the ancient Egyptians used them to fuel their laborers, boosting their energy to help build the pyramids. We recommend eating onions for their numerous benefits and high nutritional value. Their most important components include vitamins. They contain vitamin C and a complex of B vitamins. Minerals. They have important minerals like sulfur. Antioxidants. They contain powerful antioxidants such as anthocyanin and quercetin. One of the most important benefits of onions, and perhaps the most significant, is that they are considered the strongest natural antibiotic. This is because they have a great power and ability to kill many types of bacteria and viruses, which boosts the efficiency of the immune system. Therefore, eating onions protects us from many viruses and diseases, most notably colds and the flu. Additionally, onions are also important for people who have a problem with H. pylori stomach bacteria, as they can kill it. The second benefit of eating onions is that they maintain the health of the heart and blood vessels. Eating onions reduces the amount of H. pylori bacteria, which can be a cause of harmful fats. And it also lowers triglyceride levels, protecting us from many blood clots. This is how we keep our hearts healthy. A third point, also related to heart health, is lowering high blood pressure. This is because onions contain important antioxidants, such as quercetin, which we mentioned before. Quercetin is very effective at reducing high blood pressure. The fourth benefit is that eating onions protects us from cancerous tumors, especially colon or rectal cancer. This is because onions contain some of the most powerful antioxidants, like quercetin and anthocyanins. Antioxidants are vital because they help your body get rid of free radicals, which are what cause cancerous tumors. So consuming onions reduces your chances of getting cancer. The fifth benefit is that onions help with bone health and keep them strong. Eating onions increases bone density. This is why we recommend them for people with bone issues like osteoporosis, and especially for women who have reached menopause. At this stage, women are more susceptible to bone problems and fractures, particularly in the hip, so we advise them to eat onions. The sixth and final benefit is that onions are very important for maintaining a healthy digestive system. This is because they contain two key things: fiber and prebiotics, which facilitate the digestive process and the absorption of nutrients our bodies need. This is how they help us maintain a healthy gut. But does this mean we should eat as many onions as we can? And are there people who should avoid them? When we overindulge in onions, some side effects can appear. The first and most common issue is eye irritation and excessive tearing. When we cut an onion, it releases a gas that irritates the nerve cells in our eyes, and as a reflex, our eyes start to water. Second, overconsumption of onions is very dangerous for people with irritable bowel syndrome, or IBS. Onions contain certain carbohydrates that are difficult to digest. So when a person with these issues eats too many, it can trigger and worsen their symptoms like bloating, gas, heartburn, and a feeling of acidity. The last side effect is that eating too many onions is a common cause of bad breath and even body odor. Today we've talked about onions and learned that they have many benefits. That's why we recommend people eat them. Onions are also important for diabetics because they help lower blood sugar levels in both type 1 and type 2 diabetes. We advise everyone to eat them, but to be careful not to overdo it, especially if you suffer from digestive problems, most notably IBS. And with that, we've come to the end of our episode today. I hope you enjoyed the video.